Hey guys, how you doing? It's Chris Cole here. Today, what I actually want to do is do an update blog video for my 10x my life plans. I'm pushing actually very hard at the moment. I understand it's January and I have big plans for the year set out. What I want to do is sort of get the foundations in place for the year done in January. And what I've actually been doing is I've been planning out my content and sort of my future launches and what's going to be happening in my business for this year. One of the things that I was actually doing was I was writing up or crafting a webinar for obviously my business and training and coaching and things like that. And I wanted to do a bit of research. So basically, what I done was a lot of these became very relevant to me as I was writing them down. I had to research some of them, but what I want to do is I want to show you basically, as you can see, I have got a full what's called an A4 page here when I've been researching, and I drew a line in the middle of the page. So I made two columns, and at the top, if you can see, I've wrote pain and then desire, and basically came down the column. And I tried to think of every pain point that people with the online internet marketing industry or people just online business people suffer, the reasons why they're looking to make money online, the reasons why they're looking to sort of advance themselves within the internet space. And then, of course, I've also wrote down their desires, so love to do. So there's a pain side of things as to sort of how it hurts them, how it affects them, and obviously I was drawn from my own experience, and I went and done a bit of research, and basically I want to sort of skim through a few of them, and I want to pose the question to you: are any of these you? And obviously, can you add any more of these pain or desire points to this list? And if you can, then obviously I'd love to hear them below the video. Now, obviously, they're no specific order. It was basically a brain dump, so I may repeat myself, a few times through the list. But basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get in my head down onto that. For a lot of people, their pain points would be a dead-end job, no money. They need time, freedom. Internet marketers especially find that they're jumping from product to product, and that's actually a pain point whenever they have to keep paying for it. They haven't seen any success, or they may have no direction. Obviously, a lot of the cases where I have also came online with these sort of pain points, I've felt frustrated in the past. I've actually felt, and quite, even up to now, there's times I've thought about, just giving up. What's the point in this? Why should I forge ahead? I'm seeing success, and am I really? Everybody has this self-doubt in them, to be overwhelmed. They will come at times when their funds are tight, and they're just generally seeking for more in their life. Now, what I've also done is a column for desires, where basically I've wrote down what people would love to do. And I want to explain why I've done this at the end. It's sort of obviously their desires. They want to give up their day job. They want to have plenty of money. They want to have freedom of time. They want to have holidays. They want to obviously invest in themselves, but there's also not just the monetary side of things, but there's also, I've got here at the bottom is to be loved, to be followed, to be praised, basically to be noticed, or even to make a difference online. And, they have a lot of pain points and desires, and I'm sure this can go on and on. Now, the reason why I've sort of done this video is I want you to sort of maybe do a list and write down your pain and your desires. See, basically, if you sort of fall under either not the cliche, but the sort of most common and well-known pain and desire points, and if you put them down onto a page, you may actually start to see that there's a lot of similar patterns going on. And you might actually see, when you go to the desire, you may see what you desire, and then after that, you may also see how you can get around this. So if you desire, one of the desires is our pain points is actually not knowing what to do online, not knowing what direction to take in your business. Well, then obviously the answer to that, may not be a desire, but the logical answer to that is find somebody that knows what they're doing and follow or listen to them. So that's what you've got to do. I really honestly believe that this is a great thing for you to do in your business. Now that I have this page, it's actually a pretty, well, it's actually an awesome, awesome asset. And believe it or not, there's a bit of trickery and foolery going on here, because whenever I come into selling on a webinar, and I don't mean sort of like snake oil selling, but what I can push on certain pain points that I know I personally suffer, you more than likely suffer. And then what I can also do is I can also deliver the answer to this. So that's my sort of evil plan with doing this list. And maybe you can do the same and grow your business. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think of this. And if you've any pain points or desires or anything else that I can add to this, then leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And of course, I'll sign off. I'll speak to you soon. And thanks a lot for watching this video.